We're all looking for ways to save money. Everybody has a different approach when it comes to saving money, whether it's by depriving yourself of an expensive summer vacation with some friends or family, or by skipping your weekly iced latte cravings. The good news is that there are many simple strategies to save money and inject new money into your budget. We'll be sharing some money-saving tips with you today to help you fine-tune your spending and quickly start saving money. But before that, make sure to like and subscribe to the Inlet Financial Coaching channel. Now, let's get started. Technology has greatly improved our quality of life, but it can also cause us to become disconnected from our surroundings. For example, in order to reduce costs, many company meetings switch from face-to-face to video conferences. Besides that, we have replaced getting together with friends with video calls and texting. We seem to lose contact with the people around us more and more as technology advances. Humans were given different senses for a reason, but one of them, our sense of touch, has been weighed down by technology. There are countless financial applications available for budgeting, saving, and investing. And although some people find success with these tools, others find them to be ineffective. And perhaps this inefficiency illustrates the reality that sometimes it pays to stick with the old-fashioned ways. Consider self-made billionaire Bill Gates as an example. Despite his status as a computer whiz, Gates frequently writes down his ideas using nothing more than paper and a pen. It has been repeatedly demonstrated that taking notes in this manner enhances retention and processing of the information recorded. The same advantages apply to your finances as well. This is why one of the best money tools you've never heard of is as simple as you can imagine, while still providing users with incredibly potent advantages. Have you ever heard of the term kakebo? It's a Japanese term which means household financial ledger. There have recently been a few English language publications of kakebo journals, but if you have a blank notebook on hand, there's no need to run out and get a specialized ledger. Here's all the information you need to use kakebo to your advantage. First, let's define kakebo. It's a method of manually tracking your money that will assist you in sticking to a budget and achieving your savings objectives. Hani Makoto, a Japanese journalist who released one of the first housewife magazines in 1908, is believed to have originated the idea of kakebo. Makoto urged her readers to create timetables and household task systems in the pages of her magazine. She encouraged tow-makers to manage the household budget and gave them advice on how to save money for their families. The 4 basic questions from the basis of kakebo. How much money do you have at your fingertips? How much money do you intend to save? How much do you spend? And what can you do better? You can modify your financial habits and accomplish your goals by taking a critical look at how you spend your money and asking yourself these insightful questions. Knowing what's happening with your money is essential if you want to create and achieve any of your financial objectives. You cannot simply receive your paychecks every month, spend what you have, and pray for the best. If you want to finally tame your finances, you must sit down and carefully examine them at the beginning of each month. Then, you must take the time to write down every penny that is going in and out. Another advantage of manually keeping track of your expenses, earnings, and savings targets is that it promotes attentiveness. You need to keep a tight eye on your finances and be responsible for your expenditures. While using an automated budgeting tool can be simpler, manually recording the information increases the likelihood that you'll process it. You may be more likely to succeed in achieving your goals, including your financial ones, if you manually record them. You may simply access a record of that particular goal when you take a few minutes per month to consider and write down what you want to save. The act of writing things down might help to solidify the concept in your mind. Let's discuss how you can apply it to your own financial situation. Kakebo is a multi-step procedure where certain steps are completed at the beginning of the year, others at the beginning of each month, and others are completed throughout the month. You spend some time considering your goals and spending at the conclusion of each month. The procedure provides you with both a broad overview of your finances and a thorough analysis of the dynamics of your daily expenditure. This is how it works. First step is to do a yearly evaluation. A yearly planner is a common feature of Kakebo journals, and it instructs you to begin a ledger with an approximate estimate of your income and expenses for the coming year. You can list expenses that may only occur once a year in this section, like paying your annual property tax or for a summer holiday. The best course of action is to evaluate your spending from the prior year to have an idea of what to include in your yearly evaluation. Consider your goals there for the upcoming year, as well as any irregular bills that might be due. Second step is to make a budget for the month. How much money will be going in and out? Keep a monthly record of your income sources. Specify every source of your income, such as your salary, sideline jobs, and freelance work, along with the date you anticipate receiving the funds, and then total it. Then you'll do so as well with your expenses. Keep track of your regular monthly expenses, including rent, utilities, health insurance, and debts. How much money will you have available after deducting your fixed cost from your salary? Consider your monthly savings target next. What do you plan to save for, and how much do you want to save? Keep track of the amount as well as the reason for your savings goals. After that, deduct this amount from your available funds. Your savings target shouldn't be the complete amount of your available funds, preferably. Your fixed expenses are currently covered, but you haven't accounted for varying costs like groceries, personal care, or stuff that make you happy. Here's where the next and third step comes in. Find out how much money you spend each week. It's time to focus on how much you spend each week after you've determined your overall yearly and monthly spending. To get the amount you must spend each month, take the amount of money you have left after deducting your savings target. Then, divide that sum by the number of weeks in a month. Keep a running tally of your weekly expenditures. To keep track of what's happening and where you might have space for improvement, you can categorize your weekly spending. Be sure to keep your categories straightforward. Conducting a review and analysis at the conclusion of each month is step number 4. Reviewing your expenditures and saving for the month may help you think more clearly about your response to the question, how can you improve? Keep a record of your projected spending, actual spending, and savings. Did you meet your savings target? How did you accomplish your objective? Write down your answers to these questions so you have them to refer to the next month when you manage your finances, or if you find yourself about to buy something that you don't really need. Although it's not 100% perfect, this is definitely one of the greatest money-making strategies you can use. The downside of Kakebo is that you have to remember to keep up with it. You're in charge of keeping track of everything on Kakebo and responsible for your spending. Some individuals might not find it to be a huge deal, and you may embrace the opportunity to get started and better manage your spending. But Kakebo can be a problem for you if you don't want to always bring a journal with you or don't trust yourself with recording your spending. It's worth giving Kakebo a try if you've had trouble setting up or maintaining a budget in the past. You might discover that personally keeping track of everything enables you to organize your finances. Even though you might not have complete control over your life, you do have some control in terms of how you save your money. That's a wrap for this episode, which we hope you enjoyed and learned something from. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Inlet Financial Coaching channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.